But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It is truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges.
You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
You're a prince and a prince to be king.
I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Now this is what you would call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face you're liable to see for a long while.
Some mornings I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance, the sky's so clear and the sun's so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost pregnant to conceive what a good man you are.
You're kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told, every single solitary word. You bravely face adversity, you're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous. And you also have some faults, but for the moment, let's just say that you're a good man. You're a prince and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be King.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I wanna rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night
Never sleep,
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the leap.
but the answer isn't clear. That I
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown, you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There I go, and
You're the kind of reminder we need.
don't know what they
Have
mean.
humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very
sort of between.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go out and do anything.
lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either. Then there's the nights too. And all those hours in between. Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Well, I guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. There's that cute little red-haired girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over and asked if I could sit and have lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty place next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't just go over there and sit. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I don't remember her ever looking at me. She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Sal, you're thinking of the other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was the very light blue one, had a design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember.
Something like this, and the sleeves went out like this, and it had a skirt like this and a sash like this.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yes, well that's the one I was wearing the other day when I met Frida. She told me she'd seen one just like that.
Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. That little red-haired girl sees me with this stupid bag on my head. She must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she doesn't see it, maybe I can take it off quickly and she wouldn't notice it. On the other hand, I can't tell if she's looking or not until I take it off. But if I never take it off, I'll never have to know if she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, one more lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go.
think, Sally. But I think a man can really come closer to it by directing the force of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
What's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was all right. And suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You
and
can't get back here with that wall!
Beethoven had it nice.
Yesterday I was a dog. Today I'm a dog. Tomorrow I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little room for advancement.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Today's April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. Do you understand that this is April Fool's Day? You sure? I want to be certain you understand. Okay. Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what? That little red-haired girl is over there, and she wants to give you a hug and a kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic!
April Fools! Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy! Do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it! I got it!
Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And this is good, for it helps a man to cope with his everyday problems. Now I feel it's going to be absolutely necessary to get my blanket back, so I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can do with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Got you back again. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
Guys, come here! You gotta see this!
I love you, I love you, I love you.
There's my little baby brother Linus with his little blanket. There's your little baby brother with his silly blanket. You know how babies are with their blankets.
It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the... No! Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. Are you kidding me? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you'd come right in here and take over?
These 5 fingers. Individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them together, they unite into a fighting force that is terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Supper time?
Not yet.
In coat hanger sculpture. May I ask a question? Was I being judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is
out for every little whoops. Little more tap, less rise, more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have that one fool kite who likes to see a little kid cry. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute, what's it doing? It isn't on the ground, it isn't in a tree, it's in the air! Look at that, it's caught the breeze now, it's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight, and I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly. How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad! I'm mad at the whole world!
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all the animals? How about the trees and flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky and the stars? Are you mad at cars and buildings and TV and circuses and roller skates and bracelets?
You didn't mention jump rope.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes!
I'd give anything if that little red-haired girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me a Valentine. Maybe she sent me a Valentine, and it's in our mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'll be crushed. On the other hand, if she did send me a Valentine, I've got to look. Hello! Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get me Valentine's, big brother. I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentines because no one sent you any!
I can't stand it. Look at them laughing and enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everybody I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get any in return? No. Not one single Valentine. Everybody gets Valentines but me. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. I'm so depressed. Everything's going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that will help?
Certainly.
All right. I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or stickball or marbles or checkers or ping pong or kickball. Oh, how can there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay, for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning a few superficial failings is going to do you any good, do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or Now wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You're not very much of a person. And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, for you.
Gosh, Lucy, you want to know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
I always have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the yellow dish. One of these days I'm gonna have my supper in the yellow dish and my drinking water in the red dish. Life is just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? An art! 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 Art!
You fascinate me. What? What? What?
Call the principal and hand him the news. We've got a holiday that he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven?
A reverential mission.
Beethoven Day.
The hope of each musician. Oh boy, I'm not the only one to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day?
Yes, as in Ludwig van Beethoven, born 1770, died 1827. The eldest of 3 sons, Ludwig's mother was the daughter of the chief overseer of the kitchen.
Whatever. Schroeder, I just wanted you to know that I'm on your side. I want to help you publicity-wise with Beethoven's birthday. After all, this is a really big thing.
Well, I appreciate the support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized.
Yeah, the next thing you know, they'll be selling Beethoven t-shirts.
Beethoven Day.
Yeah, no wonder they know how to start. Just blow the music till you know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll throw a party. Beethoven's birthday. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. commercial. Let's imagine it that morning's hour, filled with emotion yet inspired with power. When we all honor the man we adore. On the day he lays the newest face on Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Beethoven Day.
A moment of reflection.
Beethoven Day.
A classical injection. So basic his direction. We begin it today.
Beethoven Day.
Everybody can
It's
play.
Beethoven Day.
Stand up and say, hooray.
Time for celebrating Beethoven Way. La 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 la. Hooray!
All right, everybody out for rabbit chasing.
Oh, good grief.
Let's go, Snoopy, up and at 'em. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear. The sun is shining.
If it's such a magnificent day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoop. Where's that old thrill of the chase? What kind of dog are you?
I am a sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, wasting a perfect day like this. Let's get out there and track us down a big old rabbit.
Well, I get the feeling she's determined. Okay, if that's what she wants, she might as well get her money's worth.
Yes, attaboy, Snoop. You ought to see lots of games today. Chasing rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
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 A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Report on Peter Rabbit. Peter
Peter Rabbit, it's a stupid book about a stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very. I liked the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood, and the part where Little John jumped from the rock to the sheriff of Nottingham. away and he sounded the call, and his men rushed in and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent hero and is only when he gets
I start writing now when I'm not really rested. It could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ha!
Came the staff on his head smash, and Robin fell like a sack full of lead. Crash! The sheriff laughed, and he left him for dead. Ah, but he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us to write a book report?
They're a vegetables in the garden.
In just 2 days. How can we conspire to make life so miserable and so effectively in so many ways?
Not to mention the extreme pressure exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
And they were very, 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 very happy to
Be home.
the very, very, very
Book report on Peter Rabbit.
Rabbits, 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 rabbits.
Haven't even started yet.
Here's the World War I flying ace, high over France in a Sopwith camel, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, Archie we used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. The Red Baron has spotted me. You can't hit me. Drat this fog. You can't hide forever. Oh, the sun has broken through. And what's that? It's a Fokker triplane. Ha! I've got you this time, Red Baron. Whoa! Get down out of the sun! He's tricked me again. I've got to run. Go, Camel. Go, Camel, go.
you think. Oh yeah? That's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah? That's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's the philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? My new philosophy. The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her.
New philosophy.
New philosophy.
Miss B,
I'm she.
look C.
A D?
A D.
Oh, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
Oh, that's great, Sally, but I have to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No! I like it. No! It's a good philosophy. No! No!
Oh, that's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no!
Sally, some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies you can choose. Decide you want no feeling.
Some take a lifetime.
I take a minute.
Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years to compose his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it! I like it! It's like a guarantee. My new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it! Now life is free and easy. But your philosophy's in with my review. No. Someone has said that we should live each day as if it were the last day of our lives. Ah, this is it. This is the last day. I only have 24 hours left. Help me, help me. This is the last day. Ah! Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
I'm sorry to have to say it right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. Very crabby person. And you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I think we should all be open to any opportunity to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was right when he said that the first rule for anyone in life is know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. Hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Who is Socrates anyway? Who is she anyway? Did she ever get to be queen, huh? Did she ever get to be queen? Know thyself. Ha!
Hey, Snoopy! You want to come out and help me get my arm back into shape? Now, watch out for this one. It's a new fastball.
Excuse me a moment, Charlie Brown. But I wonder if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
Certainly, Lucy.
Now, I'm conducting a survey to enable me to know myself better. And first of all, I'd like to ask, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me in regards to crabbiness?
Oh, Lucy,
You may have a few moments to think it over, or we can come back to that question later.
I'd like to come back to that question if you don't mind.
The next question deals with certain character traits you may have observed. Now, in regards to my personality, would you say that mine was A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Would that be A, B, or C? What would your answer be to that, Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown?
Oh, well, I guess I'd have to say forceful, but...
Forceful. Let's put a check at the letter A then. All right, Charlie Brown, I think we should get back to that first question. Now, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me?
I remember the question, Lucy.
Well,
51?
51. You grabbed this rating for me. Well, thank you very much for helping me with this survey, Charlie Brown. Your cooperation has been greatly appreciated.
Certainly, Lucy. Anytime. Come on, Snoopy.
Well, who asked you? Let's see, that's 51 forceful. Schroeder was right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, Sally, I'm glad you're here.
110C. And what are you going to do about the dent you put in my bicycle?
It's amazing how fast one of these surveys gets around. Oh, Linus, I'm glad you're here. I'm conducting a survey, trying to know myself better, and I wonder if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Now, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 is average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me in regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
No, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, answer the question.
Look, Lucy, I know very well that if I give any sort of honest answer to that question, you're gonna slug me.
Linus. A survey that is not built on honest answers is like a house that is built on a foundation of sand. I promise not to slug you. Now, what number would you give me for your crabbiness rating?
95?
Too much profit to change your mind. Let's see. Let's add these up here, and that should give me my answer. There, it's all done. It's true. I'm a crabby person. I'm a very crabby person, and everybody knows it. I'm a super crab. I've done nothing but make life miserable for everyone. Where did I go wrong? How can I be so selfish? How
Well,
can
what's
I...
wrong, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. I don't deserve to be spoken to. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I'm no good, Linus. I'm no good. No reason at all I should go on living on the face of this planet.
Yes, there is.
Name one. Give me one good reason why I deserve to live on the face of this earth.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother who loves you. Every now and then I say the right thing.
I'm sure it's surprising, but now Lucy knows she can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where is everyone? I told them to be here,
You
Ruh.
told them to be here.
If we don't just practice today, we can't sing at the assembly tomorrow.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown.
Linus.
Linus.
Lucy!
Give me back my pencil, you blockhead!
No, not until you give me back my crayon.
That's my best pencil, you block... If you don't give me my pencil back, I'll tell Sally what you said about her.
Stop that! We've got to rehearse. You're late.
What'd you say about me, Linus?
Oh, you said that
Stop that!
I'm sorry, I'm late,
But there's no time to be sorry.
What did he say?
He said that
Quiet! Now, remember, this is a mood piece. We must paint a picture with music and words. And concentrate. Remember, adagio con brio.
Give me a home where the bottom where the deer and the ants will play,
Give me my pencil.
where seldom is heard a discouraging word,
Not on your
where
life.
the skies are not cloudy all
If you
day.
don't tell me what it will give me my pencil, you crying!
Home, home away,
Give me my pencil.
No!
where the deer
Not until you promise not to tell her.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of speech! Give me my pencil.
No promise, no pencil.
Skies are not cloudy all day.
What pencil?
No!
Give me a hand.
Give me that pencil.
Right,
Justice is fair.
Sing! Flows leisurely down the stream.
Takes out his pencil.
Oh!
stomach clock just went off. It's supper time, when Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, a withering hollow shell of a dog, and my supper dish sits empty. But that's all right. He'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember. And he'll rush out here to the doghouse, but it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left. The dried carcass of the former friend who used to run and play so happily with me. Nothing left but the bleached bones of
Hey, Snoopy, you asleep or something? I've been standing here a whole minute with your supper.
Supper time! Supper time! Behold, brimming hold of meeting, which is bound forth to ease our hunger. Behold, the flowing flag and moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
Okay. There's no need for a big production. Let's get down off the doghouse and eat.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, then supper is the way. Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper, 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 supper time. Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba, ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-da, supper time. Bring on the dog food, bring on the bone, bring on the barrel, and roll me home. 'Cause it's supper, 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 super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time. Winter time's nice with ice and snow. Summertime's nice with a place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too. But they just can't hold a candle to my supper time. Oh yeah! Supper time. Oh yeah! Supper time. Supper time. Bring on the soup dish. Bring on the bring it on. Bring on the supper, 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 supper. Bring on the supper time. Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
cut that out! Why can't you eat your meal calmly and quietly like any other normal dog?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion?
I don't know, Linus. I think it looks like an airplane to me, the way the lights are blinking on it. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
I believe that is a star. But it could be a planet, you know. Maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder.
Well, we'll never find out by just sitting here.
Where are you going?
I'm going over here to get a closer look.
Well, I could sit up here after supper time and hear the sounds of the night. But something seems to be missing.
so happy. That little red-haired girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time. Happiness is learning to whistle. Tying your shoe for the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own small band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is two kinds of ice cream.
Knowing a secret.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Catching a firefly